persona of more of a rock singer, whereas before I studied Italian opera. I studied classical. I was in a traveling madrigal choir all through high school. I did all the high school musicals, like so. I was and also Catholic choirs and things like that. So
Me too. I was in Catholic choir.
yeah, so very traditional. But I loved Alice in Chains and
I can hear that.
Led Zeppelin and Nirvana and Chris Cornell and Linkin Park and Edema and Trivium and all these heavier influences. And I always admired the way they could sing, but I never really knew how to put that together. I never really had the opportunity to put all that together until I met these guys, which has been
So how
awesome.
does the band come together? What's the origin of it?
Well, so the drummer and the guitar player and myself at that time had we had been looking for a female Spanish rock singer because we had a Spanish rock band prior to that. Us three guys have had 20 plus years experience, and we've been playing Hollywood since the late 80s, early 90s, and we're older cats, right? So when we were looking for this singer, it was just like we were getting impatient. Like, there's not a female Spanish rock singer. Then we said, all right, well, let's just get a Spanish male, whatever.
You guys can get one in
Well,
California.
we're from
Southern
Riverside, and
California?
yeah,
There's so many Asians out
yeah.
there.
So
Yeah.
My bad.
On that side of the hill, we don't really,
That's
we don't,
funny.
they
No,
don't.
we have, we have the culture out there. It's just that
No one got
had-
into singing.
no one had the balls to do it, right? And then eventually we just said, we were getting uptight. We just got to get it playing. We need a singer, and we freaking went on Craigslist, man, and the old Craigslist back then,
And that's
found
where.
her.
That's how I found him.
Yeah.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Fucking
how we
Good
found
old
Craigslist,
Craigslist
man.
for
Yeah,
gigs.
man.
You know,
I
Craigslist
know.
for gigs.
You
Shit.
can't do anything on Craigslist.
No.
Ah,
Sucks.
can't get a
But,
prostitute.
Can't get a prostitute. Can't get drugged.
Nothing. No, fun stuff's gone, man. Damn.
But what's crazy is her ad, had all these freaking rock and metal influences, and she had a link to her music, and I was like,
Well, it's not. It
this
doesn't match.
is very poppy. Like, it was freaking.
Because I was who I was working with. I was
Okay, it was
working,
very,
with
very
the pop producer at the
Britney
time.
Spears poppy,
Oh,
like
no.
that.
I can see that.
But
What year was this?
this was
Not early
2010.
2000s.
Yeah.
2010.
And but her influences were like, holy cow, man, these influences are right up our alley. But then we heard her stuff, and we're like, well, she could sing. Like, what does it hurt, right?
Right.
And then we called her, and you could go from there.
You started that story so much
Alright.
nicer than I thought you were, because I mean, just going first and foremost into Craigslist, everyone's like, "What?" But you guys would get
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Craigslist.
The common folk are thinking like, man, they're what's happening?
Well,
over
like
there? Yeah.
again, like I always do. Like, how'd you guys meet? Craigslist,
Yeah.
like before there was online,
Weirdness.
meetups and like all these groups. So, yeah, like that's the OG online pickup site. But yeah, no. It was funny because the first day I come in to jam with these guys, I just came in to kind of listen to what they had, because you guys didn't have anything really recorded.
No, we were writing. We
Yeah.
had some stuff that we had already previously wrote, and we just wanted to jam that to see if she liked it or not.
And so I just kind of sat in the corner. We had a very small studio at that time,
Yeah.
and I sat in the corner and
What are
just
you thinking
watched.
about when you're watching this? Like, oh, these guys aren't gonna
I
like
just
me,
really
or-
wanted a fucking beer, and nobody had beer. And I was like, this is the strangest fucking music situation I've ever been in. I thought you guys were rock and roll.
There's no beer.
I didn't say much, but so then they jammed, and I'm like, all right, cool, they're good. They're good, they're solid, they know their shit. They were funny, and they were very, very, very respectful and polite to me, which means a lot. And so
Especially if you meet someone on Craigslist.
yeah,
Especially
You
from
gotta go
that, yeah.
extra with the
and like
niceness.
might I tell you too, like this is like in Riverside, and he's like taking me to the back of his house, like I could
This
totally
is how I
fucking
died.
died,
Cool.
you know?
Backhanded back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You definitely love your art more than you love your
I was
safety.
willing to take the risk.
I'm gonna die for this.
But anyways, so I told her, like, cool, can I come back next week? And so, of course, the next week I come back and I had like a 24 or 30 pack of beer. I was like, hey, we're doing this time.
Real.
And then that night we ended up, you guys already had a song kind of put together, but
That night you had your first beer, huh?
Yeah.
This tastes good.
I'll tell you the
Oh,
rest.
it's tasty.
But then I put the lyrics to Disease over that Spanish song, and that was our first song, and we wrote it that night, and that was bitchin'.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Like, do you speak Spanish? Do you do
No,
music?
absolutely not. I try to understand. I'm getting better. Sorry. I know only dirty kitchen Spanish. I bartended for many years.
There you go. There's the lyrics.
I know that. I
Make
know how
it-
to tell someone off in Spanish.
There's the lyrics. There's the lyrics to your song. There you
yeah.
go. Mira, mira, cabrón.
Oh, yeah.
So that first time that we all met, you know, she went over to the house. Like we were like, hey, I mean, we drink at practice all the time. Back then, we used to drink a crap load, right? And we're all, well, we don't want to give
Bad influence?
bad first impression, right?
She says she comes in with the
She's not
cake.
gonna think we're
She
serious.
comes in with the
So
cake.
we were in my house and we
She's
drank a couple beers before she showed up. But we
Pre-game.
had
Pre-gaming it.
Closet,
Yeah.
No beer in the
closet
garage,
beer.
no beer in the studio.
Oh, so
And
she's
that-
looking at you guys like you're square, and you're over here. We're trying to be polite. Yeah.
And then she shows up, like you said, she shows up next week with beer, and we're like, hell yeah! And then we went.
All right, bring out the heavy shit. Bring it out. She's cool.
I totally fucking forgot. So when I had, or I don't remember who responded to who, but whoever it was, like, so obviously his name's Jaime, very, Mexican sounding name.
How dare
Our
you.
other guitarist his name was Chewy, very Mexican sounding name. And so Chewy responded to me or whatever through Craigslist before I had met them and told me his name was Jesse because he didn't want to scare me off because he'd think that I
Good
would be
job, Chewy.
scared of it.
Good job.
Chewy knows.
Chewy knows how to talk to white women.
And I'm like,
Chewy's real
Chewy knows.
Mexican. He's a real Mexican.
He's a real
I'm
homie.
like, what the fuck? So I literally thought Chewy's name was
Was
Jesse,
Jesse, yeah.
for like months, and then I couldn't pronounce yours because I'd
Yeah,
never
so
met
she
Jaime.
called me Jesse too.
And then
like-
I didn't know what. I
Wait,
didn't know
Jesse or Jesse too?
I didn't even know. I just knew it started
I
with
love
a J.
whites.
I was confused.
God bless them,
I
right?
don't
They
know,
look. They're
man.
so
You get a
cute.
Jesse.
Yeah.
You get a Jesse. You get a Jesse.
They're so cute when they're like frazzled. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be rude. So you're just Jesse again. Just so I don't have to embarrass myself
Yeah,
knowing
I
I
don't
know
know.
your name.
I did not fucking know.
Yeah.
And so that just made me laugh that you guys literally put that fucking charade up for months, and then
So
finally
everyone
he's
was
like,
Jesse for.
Everybody
No,
changed
like-
it. Changed
No,
their
no,
names.
Finally
Chewy.
got my name.
Yeah,
right?
I finally
But,
figured it out, but still.
but
Other people are calling you your name.
Yeah.
yeah, like, she still wouldn't
Wait,
remember
Jesse
it.
is like Jesse, but he just called him Miguel. Well,
It
It
was
took you 2 months to catch on that his name wasn't Jesse.
no the yeah, because I don't know what the
You
fuck.
couldn't pronounce my
I
name.
couldn't pronounce your name.
So-
So you just called him
Chewy
Just
Chewy
whatever.
or Jesse.
or Jesse.
But the whole Jesse thing is like, he goes, I think Chewy at that time finally goes, hey, I gotta confess, my name's not Jesse.
Yeah, he literally like had a
But
straight confession to me.
he goes, that's my birth name. It's Jesus. No, actually, his birth name's Jose.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, checks out.
but
Jose.
he goes by. I go by Chewy, and then she goes, well, I got something to confess too. My name's not Evie. It's
Yeah.
Brittany.
Oh,
So they're,
My
Did
name's
you try
still
not?
Tim.
Did you try not to be white? I can't be super white neither. I can't be Brittany, so I gotta be Evie.
well, you have to understand. I grew up, in the '90s, so Britney Spears was huge. And I
Yeah.
was like, we don't need another
Oh, you don't
blonde
need that
Britney
shit,
Spears. I didn't want any correlation with that. And plus, like,
Wait, what do you go by now though?
Evie.
Okay, just to make sure. I don't want to call you Jesse by accident.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to make sure.
Jose.
¿Cómo estamos, Jesse? How you doing? Where's the beer?
No, but, no, Evie. Evie's what I go by now.
It's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, it works. It suits you. It goes with the beanie. I love it.
Thank
Okay, so then like when do you finally hear her like get into the zone? That
yeah,
you
I mean,
hear it-
I think that night. I mean, it was just that first night. Like she
yeah.
was comfortable. Like, and she was comfortable in her skin and in what she does. Always
Mm.
has been that way, right? So we knew. Like, I mean, that night we already knew. We didn't have to like tell her come back next week for another audition. It's like, no, you're in the band. Like, she was in the band that night.
Yeah.
So we knew she had it in her for sure. But it worked out. Here we are, 15 years later.
Yeah, definitely been a
Yeah.
testament.
This has definitely been a love project for you guys, huh?
Oh,
It has
absolutely,
been. Yeah, I mean, we've went through a period where we didn't have a drummer for a while.
We even went, we
and
went
acoustic just because we don't want to stop writing. We didn't want to
Oh,
stop.
no
Wow.
We don't want the band to break up at the
Yeah.
time. It could have easily, we could have broken. I mean, we went quite a
That was
few
2
times.
years
Yeah,
without a drummer.
we would go a year gap, but no one ever said I'm quitting.
What happened with COVID?
Thank you. I wanted to know
COVID.
that.
Actually, I think during
I
that
fucked
time
it
you
up
moved.
before,
You had
'cause
moved
I
to
had already
Texas at
moved
that
to
point.
Texas, yeah.
But we were still rehearsing at my house. Like we didn't care about that shit, man. The fuck.
Yeah.
Tell me I can't jam. Like
Yeah.
if we got sick, we respected that. But like if you're not fucking sick, come over. We're jamming, right? But yeah. So that
But
didn't
yeah,
stop
but
us.
like we were still getting together. Even when I would come out here, we were still getting together.
How long
every-
were you in
every
Texas for?
chance. I still live in Texas.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
live
no
in
shit.
Austin. Mhm.
Yeah.
I
So-
fly back every other week for practice.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a 4.5-year-old daughter.
Okay. Dude, that's my number one thing.
Yeah, she's the
my
best.
I have a 3-year-old right now.
Aw,
right on.
boy or girl?
Yeah, boy,
Aw,
it's fucking
they're so,
so
fun, especially at this age.
Yeah,
I love it.
dude, this is my second. Like, this is my redo. Like,
Aw.
we have 18 and 19-year-olds,
Aw, so
and then
yeah.
I fucked up, and camera how that goes.
All right.
And
There's
Uh,
redemption.
yeah, I just. I thought I pulled out, but
He did it.
now
Honestly,
3-4
there's
years
such a
later.
gift, and I think to have that that space and to now have that you have a different mindset now, and so you're able to enjoy that. I think a lot more, be more present this time around. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
think that's such a gift.
It's funny because he used to have a gift of pulling out, and
Yeah.
look what happened. So one gift leads to another.
Yes, exactly.
So it's
exactly.
understandable.
I just took him to the fair this week,
Aw.
and we took him to the Dallas Cowboys. They're
Aw,
training over
fun.
there.
Oh, nice.
and it's just, I don't know what to say, man. It's
He's into like ghouls.
oh yeah,
Oh
like
yeah.
He's into like all the horror stuff.
Yeah. So
Michael
my daughter-
Myers. Like if
Really?
if
Wow.
he's here, you'll see him in like horror. Like he has horror shoes. He literally loves Michael Myers.
Oh my
We
God,
went to
that's
Beetle
funny.
House in L.A. Have you been there?
No.
Nah.
Uh-uh.
They have, so I mean, it's like Tim Burton creations,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
nice.
they have horror
Very
guests
cool.
there. And we took him there, and he met Michael Myers,
Oh.
and it was like the proudest moment he's ever had. He was looking at me like, "Huh, "What are you gonna do about it, fuckhead?" He was just
He'll beat
loving
you
it.
up.
Yeah, he'll beat you. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to bed. How about that?
How about that one?
Give me my bottle, Dad.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, it's so. Oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah.
And anytime I get a chance to talk about it, I will.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, great, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're awesome. So she's the best.
How's that going for you? How does that week apart?
It sucks.
I know.
It's really hard.
I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, it's tough. But it was the best decision I could make with the situation that I was in.
Yeah.
So I did what I could, and it's hard. It's not
It
fucking
definitely-
easy. I'll tell you that. It hurts every single time you have to say goodbye. But I know in the end it's gonna be the best thing for her.
It's always a countdown, huh?
Always.
Like a countdown to leaving, countdown to
Mhm.
coming home.
Mhm.
Like there's always a countdown going on.
Yeah.
And
Hard.
it's definitely. But dude, you're making it happen.
Yeah.
Be proud of yourself. It's fucking tough.
Mhm.
Does she listen to this? Has she listened to the music? Or?
Oh yeah.
She
She's
messes with, she fucks
she's
with
a
it.
fucking rocker.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's what's up.
She'll scream. Her like the only song that would soothe her when she was little was literally "The Pot" from Tool. Don't know why. I think something Danny Carey's drumming there helped. And then like she was actually I was pregnant with her when we played a show. I didn't know I was pregnant. Sorry, babe. She's already a fucking rock star.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. She's always liked the heavier stuff. So I think it's funny now. Like She likes the song that all the kids like right now, the APT from Bruno Mars.
Yeah, that's
or
my
whatever.
kids on that one
Oh
too.
my gosh. Yeah, that one. But she does this rendition of it where it's just like heavy metal. So she's just screaming it. I actually put her
that's
on
so
the
cute.
headphones and recorded her, and it's oh my god, it's so funny. And she like got up on the screen and like grabbed it. Ah! I was like, heck yeah, you're my daughter.
What other things is she into?
She really likes Sonic. She's obsessed with Sonic. She's definitely
The Hedgehog?
Oh yeah,
Really?
She's not a princess girl, which is, I mean.
So she likes the
not either.
movies, the Jim Carreys and everything.
Oh yeah, and she's just like her favorite movie when she was little was Cars. So like she loves the Cars trilogy. And
I tried to get my kid to watch that.
yeah. Oh,
He's not into cars.
Okay. She loved it, man. I think I've seen those at least a million times each. Shit, I don't know.
That's the one I'm watching a million times. Good Dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I've
Yeah,
seen that several
That's
times.
fucking horror. And A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Over and
Yeah,
over
yeah.
and over again.
That's good. That's good. Hi, how you
How's it
doing?
going? I'm Jaime.
Hi. I mean.
Hey, just interrupt the podcast, bro.
Shouldn't you be in school? Well, you did. You did it anyway, so good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, continue with your beautiful.
Oh, but yeah, she's not really into the princess stuff. She likes to I mean, she has Hot Wheels. She has more Hot Wheels than she does Barbies. I think she has 2 Barbies. She got a bucket of Hot Wheels. She's got a slot car track. She's got train sets. Like, she's just
That's awesome.
yeah, a little tomboy. Just like
So
all this.
is she in Austin?
Yeah, she's in Austin.
And so were you like with somebody in the service?
No. I used to own a couple businesses, and my ex-husband and I moved to Austin in 2019. We shut our fabrication company down and left the bar that we were partners with here, and then started another company in Texas. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
So like when you're here and you're creating, like what is like do you make a list of things like, oh, I need to get this done, this done, this done? Like how like what is it like when you're here?
It's it's pretty scheduled because we have practice every Friday. So when they still jam when I'm not here,
Mm-hmm.
but they get me obviously every other week. And then usually we're just working on band stuff all weekend for the most part. Just whether it's reaching out to marketing and promotion and labels and stuff like that, or doing the video stuff, or just editing. Also like all the sampling stuff, and then just all the pre-production. We do most of the pre-production in-house, so we usually are working on that. Like we've got a session tomorrow for pre-production. We jammed last night because we were doing this tonight. Usually we have practice, so it's usually pretty regimented. But we do try to have a little bit of fun, and my parents still live here, so I always get to see them pretty frequently
it's
too, which is nice.
Yeah.
So
you're serving both,
yeah, and
So-
even when I even when I would come back and we weren't as regimented, like I still every time I came back, I laughed because I was like, just so you guys know, like I see you more than I see my friends or even literally my family sometimes when I'm here, because like I want this to work and I'm so passionate about it and I enjoy spending time with them, and so I've always made it a priority.
What are you guys working on right now? Like what are some things that are on your list? Like, all right, we want to accomplish this. Like what does that list look like?
You wanna take that one? It's a lot.
Go
There's
for
a
it.
lot. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a lot going on.
I think I think sometime I think actually when we first started shooting that video that you saw, there was at that moment I think we decided that we're going to give it one last real shot. I mean, not in the sense that we'd stop playing music in the future or anything like that, but we never gave this band a real shot and really did everything that we could.
Like a
to try to-
full-on push.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the cost of that is that we're in different stages of our life, right?
Yeah.
And we've always had responsibilities. We always had careers. but right now, I mean, just like most of the time, it's difficult, just like anything. Music is hard to get into. So we talked about it, and it's more of a vision, a production, a full on storyline,
Mhm.
full on show. We don't want to just show up to a bar and just play.
Yeah.
This is a lot more.
And so it's a lot more difficult, a lot more work.
Yeah. Yeah, we're I'd
sorry.
say like this, at least this album, like what we've been writing, is honestly it's come as like kind of the progression of the band right now and where the vision's going, and it's kind of cool right now because as we continue to write, it's like um the story's writing itself. I don't really have like as far as the vision goes, I have an idea, but the how each step unfolds is just actually unfolded very beautifully, and it's kind of come out in each song, and it's really a cool product that we have. So I think right now we're packaging it the best we ever have. I think the production's the best that we've had so far. Obviously, we're always looking to improve that, but I definitely think that we're the most aligned now, especially with our two newest members. I think that I mean, I just feel that we're a lot more on the same page, and that we are, like you said, just ready to give this our all, and that means all of us, and I really feel that from everybody right now.
Yeah, just being on the same page.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, we don't have the luxury of being able to practice 3 times a week. We're not all right within each other. We don't necessarily have even personal time to do that a lot, right? So, but we all know our roles, and we know that, hey, even if we're not getting together, 4 or 5 times a week, we're still at home, right, practicing or writing, and it shows during practice when you go in there and you're doing well, and everyone's vibing, and
When
ideas
people
are
aren't
coming
getting
out.
hangmans, it's great.
Yeah, it's good. I mean,
How's your writing? Like, because I remember my biggest pain in my life was when I got divorced the first time, and I was without my son for the first time. You're experiencing that right there. I thought that time, even though it hurt a lot, was magical, and I was able to create what we see now. Like, oh, I'm not gonna have him. Well, guess what? I'm gonna fucking bleed. I will work. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to sleep. I'll work my ass off to get this going, and it ended up being a great decision for me. And a lot of great came from it.
Yeah.
As a songwriter, is there things that come to you? Is there pain that you're able to hit on, that you're able to write about?
Oh, absolutely. I think a lot of the way that I write lyrics, I channel a lot of it. But it's also, to me, it's a very spiritual process. I mean, I've dealt with a lot of rage and anger. Obviously, I like this slogan with the metal heads, the angry music, happy people, because it's so true. Because it's such a good and healthy way to express rage, frustration, anger, angst, and I've always kind of utilized it like that. I think that more recently, I've really started to understand the energetic and the actual alchemy that's happening within my body when I'm doing this stuff, and when I'm writing, I've just become a little bit more aware of the process, and that's been really cool and helpful.
You were pointing at your chest, and you're also pointing at your stomach. What do you mean?
Because to me, being able to release all that from your body, it's clearing out your chakra system.
I knew it.
That's what I was.
Oh,
Going.
no, the chakras? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so it's just cleaning out your field, and so you're able to again resonate or vibrate at a higher frequency. When you're carrying all that pain and angst, it sits and it rots, and that's why people get sick. That's why you get a lot of chronic gut problems. That's why people get immobile, because a lot of the times they're carrying all this pain and a lot of the times they don't even realize it.
Mm.
And so to be able to flush that out of your system by screaming or
What was your
singing.
first chapters to that story? What did those chapters look like? Is there pain from growing up, and then you realize how to let it go through your choir, through your
Yeah. I think, I definitely had, some family trauma. And I know, a lot of people do, but, and then I also was taught that love, like you only get loved if you perform. So love was a very performative task and condition for me. So it took me a very, very long time to understand that is not true
your worth as a human?
source God love. Yeah. And when I felt that for the first time, that was life changing.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that look like?
That kind of love?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
is that at a church? Is that at a retreat? Is that
Oh,
at
no.
a musical convention?
I mean, I'd say there's 2 points. One would be when I had my daughter. Obviously, there's just
definitely
an
feel that.
amount of
Emotion.
unconditional love and emotion that you feel. That was the first time in my life that I'd ever cried happy tears. I did not know that a love like that existed. And then next to that, or parallel to that, would be the love that he helped me open in my own heart, and that I think we share now. I know we share now, but that type of love, it's different, it's unique, it's explosive, it's big, it's deep, it's deeper than anything I've ever felt before. It expands, to me, universes.
Sweet. I like that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And hi, I'm Evie. It's nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
I'm Jesse.
When you were, I'm Jesse too.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. Mine are
Jesse
sweaty
three.
too. We
We're all
have like
Jesse.
very famous people, and I get nervous,
When you started, what was your interest at first? Like, are you like, I fucking love Mana and it's fucking going down? Or,
I'm impressed that you know who Mana is.
Yeah, no,
wow.
yeah.
Nothing says Mana from me to him right there. I
No,
don't know.
I'm pretty much their age. No, but no. When I was a kid, I was a jock, man. I wanted to play sports.
You look it, man. You look fit.
I did play sports. I even played baseball till probably 22. But I did start picking up an instrument not until like my junior year in high school. But I didn't pick it up just to play. To be in a band or anything. I just picked it up because my neighbor was selling something. I'll just pick it up, right? I have a couple metalhead friends, But I had influences from classic rock to, at that time it was, new wave, punk rock.
so who's your first, like, you said you're an athlete. Who's your first, like, that's my dude?
As far as sports goes,
Yeah.
well, I mean, even though I wasn't a Dodger fan, Fernando was our go-to guy, right?
Yeah.
But then as I gotten older, obviously there was, like those Tony Gwynn. I mean, who could hit like him? And I'm talking a lot more of
You like Los
minus
Gorditos,
baseball,
huh?
right? Because,
The Gorditos.
yeah, Gordito,
Los
yeah.
Gorditos. I was like, wait a minute.
But
Menesana, Gwen, they're kind
I know
of
that's good.
They're my body class. They're my body class.
There's amazing ball players.
Definitely
I
double
mean,
XL shirt.
Double XL shirt for sure.
So I'm talking like 80s baseball, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like Ricky Henderson.
Oh, yeah.
That was Daryl Strawberry. I mean,
Oh, the
those
strawberry man.
amazing ball players, Did I ever think I wanted to be like any of them? Nah. No, I just wanted to play. I just wanted to play.
So
baseball.
when you move along and you're enjoying new wave and you're enjoying
classic rock,
Eagles and
metal,
you're then Alice in Chains comes, and all this progressive rock and alternative rock in the early '90s. What inspired you to like? You know what? Fuck this. This is my shit too.
So
I'm gonna be great.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Like, I think I was inspired by music a lot sooner, right? Even as an athlete, I was still inspired by music. I think the concert that told me that I want to do this, because my very first concert was Iron Maiden in like '87. Fucking amazing, right? But the first concert that made me go, I want to do this for a living, was Dramarama. And
Say anything.
yes,
Say
so
anything.
my sister worked for the record label at that time, and I got to see him at the Roxy. And I'm freaking 17 years old at this point. I'm like, holy crap.
Your eyes are all
Mhm.
bugged
Oh,
out.
yeah,
you know,
especially
like,
17 years
yeah.
old, going backstage, and I'm like,
You're
holy
like,
crap,
this-
right?
Yeah.
I want to be this cool when I grow up.
But I didn't like actually get into music until after into a band until after I got out of high school, which
Yeah.
is and that was just because my best friend and my other friend they were
sports?
guitar players. They didn't have a drummer, and I wanted them to play a party for me, and I said, fuck it, I'll play.
So this is Dramarama, in case anybody doesn't know. And if you haven't sang along to this, smoking a joint, driving on the 101, you're a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome, right?
Yes.
In the freeway?
Yes. So
So that part right there, my son, he would cry all the time. Like my older son, 19, like he was baby. He's like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. And this part right there,
Yeah.
is like, just settle down. That's me talking to him. Okay, what is wrong tonight?
Yeah.
Like, oh bitch, you're still crying?
Telling you, cool
You want to
spot,
sleep?
Andy.
You want to drown?
And that's exactly how he talked to him. You think he was kidding? No, that's exactly
No,
what he was
that's about how it
For the
goes.
family comedy.
Yeah.
I blame it on like, oh, I'm Italian. That's what we do. But I just don't have no self-control.
I thought you were Cuban.
Depends on what story I'm telling.
Oh, okay. Or a Cuban.
It was like, when can I be a victim?
Yeah.
Like,
When is my uncle Ricky Ricardo in this story?
where can I get attention at?
Yeah. Oh, you're Haitian now, apparently, from Alaska. Yeah, that's what he said.
That was pretty cool having a Haitian guy on.
That was our first Haitian, right?
It really
Really?
was.
Yeah, we had a lot of different black guys in here, and that was the first Haitian.
We've had every single country probably in this motherfucker.
We need a map of the people.
Tunisia.
That'd be cool.
We've had.
Mhm.
I mean, we've been doing it since 2010, 2008.
That's
Where was
awesome.
JQ from?
Jehu is from Liberia.
Liberia.
okay.
Wow.
This dude was in the war,
Oh,
and
man.
for one, he's a great artist.
Yeah.
Musically and also.
He changed his name, but I don't know.
Yeah,
what
his name's Taki now.
Yeah. Like the chips.
But dude, this dude, he came on the podcast and he was telling how when he was like 9, the U.S. embassy got overran, and they flushed them all out, and he was in the war, the Liberian War, the independence, and like he had a gun at 9, and he was going through,
Oh my
and the
God.
only way that they were able to survive to eat would eat each other, like if they were to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so and normally, like if a baby were to die, the mom gets the first choice on what to
Mhm.
eat. Like he was being real graphic, but it's real. This is real shit that happens
Is that
in
the
our
concert
fucking
you did?
world.
Remember that concert?
that it was. He was telling. He would tell a story, and then he would sing the song behind the story. And if you ever get a chance to hear his stories, it's beautiful.
Oh man.
It's one of them. It's the greatest thing. Well, anyways, yeah, he's not here. You guys are.
Yeah, we'll do, man. For
All right, so Dramarama. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I saw their concert and I was just like, holy crap, man, this is awesome. I want to do this, right? And then I went and saw Midnight Oil like the following week back then, and they were freaking amazing. And then I got to see Dramarama again, and I'm like, holy crap, man! Like I really want to do this, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
Were you backstage for that one too?
I was, man. That one was crazy because that one was on a weekday, and I'm still in high school.
Oh wow!
The school night.
And this show
You're
was
up to
all the way
11:30.
It was out in Cathedral City, And I freaking I left there at 4:00 in the morning, dropped off my sister, and went to school. And I don't know how I made it through that day. But
You didn't. You were
You in
sleeping.
trouble or
yeah.
what?
nah,
Are you,
I mean,
he's
I was
cool.
at school
He
all
signed the
time.
bag, bro. No, you gonna mess with him.
It was school time.
Yeah.
But
Hi,
yeah.
man.
So
Here.
Yeah.
yeah.
She said here. All right,
Yeah,
later, guys.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah.
But I think I had friends that were into metal, and like the at that time like more thrash metal, and when I started hearing that, I'm like, holy crap! And to me, Pantera is like that's what made me want to play metal was Pantera. Like that's just like, all right, this
Pantera would do that.
oh fuck
Yeah.
man. We would have parties and everyone would just do Pantera covers, and it'd be like 3 bands, and we'd all hang out, and we just go up there and just big old jam session doing Pantera covers. It was awesome. It was some of the best stuff.
Sounds fun.
You can imagine. And so that was just the moment. You're like, let's go.
I think so, and I haven't stopped since then, dude. Like, I mean, I'm already 30 through 20, 33 years, 33 years doing this shit. I still suck, but hey.
No, you don't, because you're pushing yourself. This is the last hurrah, supposedly.
Yeah.
You know, the
I
final
love,
dance.
I love it, man. I
If
can't
you can't
stop.
do it, dude,
I can't
just
stop.
you should just call your friends fat. That's what I wish I can play. I was like, Drama Ramen's dope. Can't play shit. I'm gonna call my friend fat.
There you go. That's why I wear a double X shirt.
Settle down,
But
Jesse.
that's cool too. Like he's multi-talented. So he started in drums.
Yeah,
he
I
plays
started as a drummer.
keyboards. He's played bass in our band actually.
I think he's
before
very
he
modest. I
switched.
think, yeah, he's very modest.
So
Yeah.
he's-
Is it a number thing for you, or you just get it?
What do you mean number thing?
Oh, theory? No.
Okay, so,
Yeah, yeah.
No, 'cause
Talking about
the
how you see the
people-
music. The
yeah,
music.
yeah,
Yeah,
you- like people. What I've come to notice over the
Uh-huh.
years that people like you, they see numbers,
Oh,
or they.
Just get it.
I just get it.
I'm more of
Just
that.
gets it.
I'm more of the latter. It's just something that,
Yeah, you can tell these dudes. You're like, oh yeah, I see the numbers. I was like, what? What do you see?
yeah.
There's a 2 right here and a 4, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
No, it's all feeling. It's all.
Yeah.
Most of my learning was ear and feeling. You know.
What about theory? How did you
I
get
t-
into
I-
theory
I-
to
I-
write?
Yeah.
I took theory 1 year or 1 semester in college.
Just so you can get the gist of writing, or you just still do?
He kind of remember why he doesn't know why.
I took like 5 classes that year. I took a vocal, a theory, songwriting, and piano, right? And all I wanted to do was go play the piano, and because they had their little studios in there, so you just play piano, and then I'd be singing. But I failed both of them, but I didn't care. I wanted just to
Be around
learn,
it.
yeah, and be around it, you
Yeah.
know. And but theory, no, man, I have no idea what theory
Does it
is.
drive you crazy when you're writing?
No. We
No?
all kind of are like that. It's kind of funny.
Mhm.
Like
Do they don't bust your balls? Like, I mean, it sounds like you guys have some sort of theory in your songs.
No, a theory is
They just get it,
hey,
bro.
What can we write?
what
And
key are we in?
what-
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no,
never
seriously,
know.
that's what it is. Like
Have you, when you chop it around, they don't say anything? They don't say like, oh, there's no.
none
There's
of
no
us,
structure to this or
None of
something
us
like
are. I mean, structure is one thing, right? Like
Yeah,
the
structure.
the theory part, like how to combine notes and how long certain things should be played, and you know.
Oh no, I'm talking more of like, you know, this is what the first set is supposed to look like with in this key and this step.
No,
Yeah.
No.
none of that, man. What note are you playing? I don't know. I'm on the 5th fret, bro. Right? I'm barely learning some of the freaking where, and then we have like different tunings, so it's like every time
Yeah,
you
it's-
tune differently or you have different guitars, it's like I'm just gonna talk fretboard. Like I don't.
Don't make it harder than it has to be. I'll say this too. I laugh because I coach vocal lessons now, and I always tell my students, like, sorry, I don't teach theory, and you're gonna laugh because I again was in a magical choir. Magical choir is absolutely no music behind you. It's an all a cappella 12-part harmony choir, and you are expected to sight read, and I could do that back then. I also took AP Music Theory in high school, I went to the Musicians Institute of Hollywood and took
See,
music
this is
theory
what I was picking up. I was
Okay.
picking up. You're the
No,
like,
but get this.
structured one, and like
I
you
don't
guys are
remember
just
any of
chaos.
it, and none of it has ever helped me write a fucking song. I'll tell you that.
fucking
So
A.
to me,
She just gets it.
I teach, like when I teach vocals, I teach advanced vocal styles, and I teach technique, I teach texture, and I teach screaming. And none of that, you need to know what fucking note we don't need to know what key you're in. I don't
Especially
need to know
for
what fucking note
screaming,
you're
you know what I
in.
mean?
Like none of that matters.
Like,
Like-
what noise that scream? I don't
Yeah.
know. Just scream.
I don't like sorry if you're not gonna if you're gonna be it's like to me like, okay, if you're gonna be a studio musician, absolutely you should know that shit. If you're gonna be playing in an orchestra, absolutely you need to know that shit. But again, if you are co-writing with a group that you all are comfortable and you all get it and vibe and can again you're on the same wavelength. To me, you're just kind of in sync, you're reading each other's minds. It just comes. It doesn't like we can all like listen and be, if somebody's out, we're like, bro, what are you doing? Stop that, change that, and then we figure it out together. But it's not like, oh, you're playing a G and it needs to be a C. No, I have no idea. But
So, all right, so here's my my last question. Before like the pleasantries, you know what I mean, is promoting where you guys are. I picked up on something she was saying on a spiritual sense that you helped her get into the spiritual zone or whatever. Are you talking about the love you guys share together, or are you talking about like something that he has added to your life on a spiritual level?
I think
And then my question to you be, what is that spirituality?
I think it's both. I believe that he is, and it took us 15 years to figure this out, but and a lot of shit in between. But I truly believe that that like my purpose on this planet and here now, like I truly believe that we are divine counterparts, and I truly believe that we came here with a pact before we incarnated.
Are you talking
And
about
that-
twin flame shit?
Yeah.
Is that what
no.
that is?
No.
No,
That's an activation.
uh-huh.
I think this is beyond the activation.
Okay.
Which is a little bit different. But but a stronger connection, more of they call them like
Life
a divine, like when a divine feminine and divine masculine meet, it's called like a kingdom spouse arrangement. And that's what I truly feel that we are. And I think that when not only I realized it, but when I feel like he realized it as well, our music has not only gotten, I think, much better, but just like I feel much more grounded in knowing why I'm here and what my mission is. And I feel that he shares that with me in that regard.
Yeah.
Did you realize it first?
No. As far as what?
Like the connection? Like what? How did that? Because I'm.
The connection. No, I think that was just probably more kind of locked in. But I think once we went that route, once we found each other that way, then obviously it was a lot easy. It was a lot easier than anything than you would have to normally do, right? Like if you're over there courting someone, right? Dating someone. A lot of times you don't see that connection till later. A lot of times, right? But it was instant. Like
Off the jump.
As soon as that path opened up, it was like instant. Like, yeah, and it wasn't, so after that, I definitely, and I still to this day.
That's beautiful.
I like that. I like hearing this kind of shit, the stories. There was a girl that was on my show once. She was like, "Oh, you've been a fucking pirate in every life."
A pirate?
Yeah,
Like a
You
booty?
have?
Like a booty pirate?
like arg.
Arg?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a
kinda-
booty
that's
pirate.
fun.
Yeah.
So that's
Like your
that.
favorite water? Is,
I know. I think
Friendships.
she's bullshit though.
like your favorite drink is.
I think she was fucked up too.
Who was it?
It was Kitty, Weston's old girlfriend.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're gonna think about
I
that.
don't know. She was like, oh yeah, I feel
She
like
probably
you're
thought
a pirate.
she probably was a pirate in her past life. Too.
Taking all the
Not on
Everybody-
my boat.
yeah,
Oh.
she'll swap in the poop deck.
All right. Well, guys, dude, it was so awesome.
Oh, thank
Like,
you guys.
I appreciate you guys coming.
I had a
and-
wardrobe change in between.
Yeah.
I know. I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I'm like very I love your art. This is what drew me to you guys is your
Wow.
the visuals,
It's really
the
hurts.
the music, and just I don't know. It's just something more than music. Because normally I don't try to like get people from other.
They just look good.
No, it wasn't even that.
Like the way they presented, like the band.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like the
the
band.
presentation
Right.
is, and I normally don't try to. I just don't. I don't try to get people that are far away because I just don't want to. Like, oh, I might have to. They're gonna cancel.
He's too nice of a person to be like, "Can you drive 3 hours?" You know,
Yeah, I don't want to do that
like,
either.
he doesn't want to do that. But I was like, "Damn, 3 hours? Then you must be good, or there's something that he saw
Oh,
to be like, can you guys please? I know it's long, but please come in because
no,
it means
appreciate
more to him because he's like, oh my god, this is awesome. I have these awesome people here. Me ask him all these questions.
Oh.
I know how he works. The things that he doesn't want to say, I'll tell you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
But
Yeah.
You're
yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
I'm really excited about this album that we're coming out with. So we're planning a special edition, limited release anniversary album that'll be available in 2026 with the culmination of the singles we've released thus far, plus a couple more songs that we're working on actively. And the story that this album is telling is so next level. I'm just so excited for the world to hear it and for it to be out, and especially together, because it's telling just literally the story of my spiritual awakening, and it's coming out incredibly. That's very cool. I'm so happy to actually be able to tangibly hear it now.
How do you practice your vibration?
What do you mean by that?
Like you focus your resonance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does that look like? Is it
Yeah,
meditation?
yeah.
Is it like I'm trying to see what level, like where you're at spiritually. Like, what are you doing spiritually? I'm
to
not
the point,
interested
you know
in
the meme?
church,
Yes,
to
I
be
love this
honest.
meme. You know
but-
the meme? It's like there's spiritual awakening, and then by the time you get to the end of it, you look like fucking Ben Affleck smoking a cigarette. With his fucking like that. That's where I'm at. Okay. We're on the fucking other side
Is
of
this
this shit.
is this a meditation thing?
I know. That's a joke. It's
Oh,
a funny
sorry.
meme. It's okay.
It went over his head.
It's
But
okay,
I got it
it's
though. It's okay.
No, I used to meditate very diligently, very like a lot. I do still enjoy it when I have the time and can. But I'm aware enough now that if I need to get into that state, I can turn it on, and I honestly I live in
You can
that.
vibrate
I
yourself.
live in that state
Okay.
already. I don't try to come down.
That's cool. I
Anymore.
understand.
My boundaries are very strong, so I don't play with that shit anymore.
All right, next 2 months, what does it look like for the band?
A lot of rehearsals.
You have anything coming out? Anything we should
have-
look for?
Well, yeah, we do have another single that hopefully will get out here pretty soon. Maybe it's recorded. We're just working on the sampling, and but it probably maybe September. But then we're doing a show
With Craft.
in November
Yeah.
in Redlands. That'll be our first show in a couple of years. It'll be our first show with our new lineup.
And it'll be our first show kind of with this new production.
type of deal.
Yeah. We're definitely going more at it. I don't want to say like a full Sleep Token because obviously they have a huge budget right now, but like Sleep Token before they were Sleep Token, that's where we're at, you know. But at least like having a presence on
Mhm,
stage
yeah.
that's not just
I
a
like
garage
that.
band.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
very
So
I think that's
purposeful.
smart too.
Very purposeful.
there's and still a lot of songwriting. I mean, we're constantly writing and just try to reinvent ourselves, you know, but not fall too far away from our previous path. I mean,
A lot of it, like I said, I channel. I guess that is a form of meditation for me now at this point. And they just come in hits sometimes. I have banks of lyrics that I have on my phone. How I write them, but and it's interesting because a lot of the times, again, because of the distance now, like they'll come up with a lick or something, and then sometimes I feel inspired in the moment and I'll write, or sometimes I'll look through my bank of lyrics and see what fits. But and it's funny because a couple of these songs were in that situation, but the progression of the lyric and what I'm saying in it, it's all like exactly where I am in my journey, or just right before it. So it's very interesting. I would say that I write a lot about consciousness, God consciousness. A lot of it is about just like knowledge is about recognizing that higher self within you and tapping into that. That was the scene in the mirror where you're recognizing that and you transform into that and listening to that voice instead of the voice that's telling you you're worthless and you're a piece of shit. So listen to the one that says you're badass and that you can do this and that you're loved and that you're worth it. So it's just that switch. So I talk a lot about that type of stuff. I also do talk a little shit on politics because it's such a fucking clown show. So Save Face talks about that a little bit more. Just in this is all bullshit. And then Black Manhattan, our most recent one, is kind of the depiction of the apocalyptic timeline that we're being spoon-fed right now.
I feel the same way.
And what that is.
We had this guy on, right? I was thinking a whole different direction in far. I don't want to get into it because I just thought I was thinking something else was going on, and he was like, no, this is what's happening. I was like, oh shit. Then I didn't take his word for it, but then I just realized I was like, do you know, is every single sector of like a power trying to accelerate their version of apocalypse? That's what like they're trying to make their prophecies come true.
Oh, we had that conversation.
Yeah, and I was like, this is fucking crazy. You guys are, this is what's happening. You got this group, you guys are all trying to do it. Christians, Muslims, Jewish, like not people who are atheists, people who are devil. They're all trying to make their version, their prophets come true.
If you see right
like,
now, Tim is
holy
falling
shit.
down that hole right now, and he's spiraling.
I stay in that hole. I don't even come out.
I mentioned this earlier to you about your post on Project Bluebeam, which I think is interesting. But have you looked into Project Looking Glass? That'll tell you a little bit more about that situation and why.
Haven't we
everything's
talked
being
about
so
that?
amplified right now.
Looking Glass, I did.
We've talked about it. Yeah.
They're saying that didn't that come? Well, I sort of did a post on this.
Mm-hmm.
It went viral on TikTok.
I suck at TikTok. Sorry.
So
I absolutely admit that.
I connected.
I don't watch
I
that
connected
shit.
it to CERN and how they ended up stealing this. And I was there in Iraq. They took a bunch of things. I don't know what it was. I know that at nighttime I was on watch. Maybe 45 big old trucks came, and it was inside like it wasn't a cave.
Camera.
Oh, I should do a camera.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was like a mountain next to a palace, and they were going inside and out of it, in and out. And I was like, "Hey, what is this? What are you guys doing?" He was like, "Oh, we're minding our own fucking business. What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, okay. Guess I'm going away."
Wow.
I was like, "I'm just on watch. I need a." He goes, "Guess what? You're off watch now. Go to bed." I was like, "All right." That's the only time I've ever got relieved of a watch.
How long did you serve?
I served from 2000 to 2012.
What branch?
Navy. And that right there in that spot, that was 2000, maybe 2003 when that was going on. I'm not saying that it was a Looking Glass situation.
Yeah, but it's
or
curious.
It's curious. It definitely sparks my, and then hearing about that, it's crazy.
Well, thank you for your service, and I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
God, now we're gonna have to hear it
Witness that.
again all for the
It's not
next 3
November yet.
weeks.
It's not November yet. It's coming.
Oh my gosh, he'll be like, "I am an American hero," and you are, and you know what, Tim, you are, and
Yes.
you are.
Yes.
Yeah, that I'm like super. And did you hear? This is the one I'm in right now.
Which hole?
They know.
Let me know.
We went through one hole.
Let me see.
That there was a law passed in 2024 for Texas that was that allowed a certain gas company to be able to siphon off any materials that are in water. And before that was like if there was like a wash off of materials and you own that land of like gold, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
that's yours. But now this
This
specific
gas company can get it.
yeah, he can just go get it.
Mhm.
Well, there was a big flood in Texas, over
Yeah.
July 4th weekend. That law went into effect July 1st,
Mhm.
and July 4th,
Mhm.
and they siphoned off all the brine from Louisiana all the way through Texas. And brine is lithium
Mhm.
that comes to the top. I mean, I'm not making things up.
Oh no, it's
That's a
definitely
true thing.
it's weather. The weather is modified in Texas. I will absolutely tell you that the freezes that happened, the snow that was falling. I've seen real fucking snow. The snow that was falling in Texas was little rice pieces. Like it was like about that big, and they were just the shape of rice. I've never in my life seen snow fall from the sky that is in the shape of rice. It's not real. It's totally manipulated.
Synthetic snow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm call me crazy. I'm just trying to point things out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no one calling you crazy.
Nobody's
here.
calling you crazy. I
You
believe it.
know.
I mean, I've seen it. I firsthand witnessed
Yeah.
it.
And there's
Right.
so many of them. Like
Mhm.
my whole page on TikTok for this is just me talking shit about the conspiracies.
Well, this is what I.
Oh shit. Oh, he's a felon. Okay. I did one about the massive ancient Serbian sarcophagus. Have you heard that one?
Oh no, I haven't.
They just found a sarcophagus in Serbia, and they're trying to.
Isn't it interesting? They're
Opening.
finding so much stuff right now.
Why?
Mm.
Why all of a sudden?
Right?
Let me see. And then I did the one about how Santa Claus is based on psychedelic mushrooms.
Yeah.
The Montauk in Camp
Yeah.
Hero. I
Oh,
did that
okay.
one. And the one, do you see the one about the Challenger?
No.
That the people that died in Challenger in 1986 are all still alive.
I mean, I believe it. I don't think they.
One of them is a twin, is what they're saying. They all have the same last name, but like a guy used his name was Robert. Now it's Bob. Things
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
That's
So,
funny.
yeah.
But no, this is like to me, it's just kind of funny that obviously there's a lot of tragedy and sadness that's going on in the world, but you have to understand that is literally humanity, the humanity's consciousness purging itself of its shadow. So all this shit, all of this crap that has been buried that people have ingested, just like I talked about earlier, how you hold pain, rage, and stuff in your body and your chakra system. That same principle is on a magnum scale. And that's what's happening right now. You have the entire Earth going through this entire energetic shift. That's what's going on with these solar flares that we're having. It's purging the Earth of all of this negative energy. So it all has to come up to the surface. You have to alchemize it and release it. And that's what I truly believe. Like, that's what my mission
That's why they're
is here
gonna.
to do.
That's why they're taking out
This
the
is why
FC
they're-
list is coming out, bro.
This is
so-
why they're getting so crazy right now, because everyone's frantic.
I'm
They're trying to
scared
stop it.
to talk about this stuff with certain people
Yeah.
because I don't know, people just they're so confrontational
Oh,
when you
absolutely.
bring up like shit like this.
Oh, yeah.
And unless I'm like in a super combative mood, okay, I'll fight you today. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Not like physical, but I can,
Yeah.
I can support you. But I'm so glad that
Yeah.
I'm not
You're
wrong.
with enlightened people.
We're with enlightenment.
No, that's why and I mentioned Project Looking Glass, because this is exactly what they saw, is that they're not going to be able to stop what's coming, and they're not. That's why the world seems so crazy right now, because they're
So
pulling
that's
out
why
every
they're
last
trying
stop.
to. That's
They're
why they're
pulling
trying to do it.
everything out that they possibly fucking can to stop the raising of human consciousness. But it's already happened. We've already hit critical mass. It's just it takes a little bit longer in this dense universe. Study quantum physics to understand this, but it takes a little bit longer for this to ripple out on a mass scale like this. So it's a little delayed. But we've already hit critical mass. It's already happened.
Why do
It's
you
just
think-
gonna happen?
Why do you
It
think they're trying to
is,
ban the internet?
absolutely.
They're trying to put all these laws to relay things, man. Come on.
Well,
Well, everything that you're seeing on the internet is completely curated by AI and the governments. So you're not seeing truth anymore. That's why discernment is the most important skill that anyone can have right now. That's why being able to recognize not only your own frequency, but the frequency of others around you is going to be the most powerful skill that you can hone right now. Because you're going to want to be around people that are on that higher vibration, that are bringing in this new energy, this new life to earth. And that's what I truly believe. Like, again, that's what we're doing in our music. Like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm on a mission, and my mission is to help raise the vibration of the Earth's consciousness.
I'm waiting for that page to change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
how you're describing.
Mhm.
Like I'm like disassociated, disinterested
Yeah.
in any politics right now. I don't give a fuck because in my heart, I
Yeah.
just feel like something's about to happen.
Absolutely, and that's
And
why
I'm not like trying to be crazy or like,
No.
oh my God, where we go one, we go all. I'm not doing that shit.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it does feel like something's.
And it is. It's about to. And again, that's why I gotta find this meme, or if you find it, that Ben Affleck meme where he's I don't know, what is that? I don't know what movie that was in or whatever, but
I know what
fucking
you're talking
funny.
about. It's
Yeah,
I
but
use that
you're
one
at that
to be a
point
Bills
where
fan.
it's just like it's not that I don't feel or care or have empathy or sympathy towards what's going on in the world. I absolutely do. I feel it. I see it. I'm aware of it. But at the same time, the more that you focus on that frequency, the
It gets
more
you
that
yeah.
frequency comes at you.
Ooh.
I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, you need to be in a higher
Because
creative state.
you're staying in the negative.
Yes. It's
And
a
that's why you
loop.
have to unplug sometimes. Just to, like,
Yes.
yeah, you have to do
That's
it.
what the Matrix is. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. We are creator beings. That's what we're here to do. The earth, the heaven is within. They've been saying that before the Bible was written. Go look at the old Vedic text. So I just like, again, to me, you need to focus on creating, which is what you're doing here now. This is fantastic to even be able to, open yourself and your home and your heart up to be able to do this and to host different people and to have actual conversation. That's huge. And that's a great use of your creative power. And we need more of that, because the more that you get stuck in, complaining about what Trump's doing today, it's like, who gives a shit?
did
We're
a
all
lot.
fucking controlled at this point.
There's
Yeah.
things I did. I'm gonna go-
I don't know. I mean, yeah, like you ain't gonna fix.
What are you
any
gonna
of
get? Are
that
you gonna
this
get a?
way. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
All right, my last question. This is for sure the last question. We gotta go. And specifically for you. All right, real fast. I grew up. I had a weird childhood. I leaned into the church. I was gonna become a priest. And then I realized, oh, you spent $1 billion on a fucking cathedral. Not for me, dude. I thought I was signing up for something else. I didn't do that. I went to the military instead. Ever since then, I've been trying in every single country I went to every single church, cathedral, Taj Mahal, anything to try to find one answer. And I know you don't have it. I know no one has it, but I want to hear everyone's answer. What happens when you die?
You go back to source.
Okay.
God is within you. It's not without. That's the greatest lesson that I think humanity is learning now. If you look at the actual writings and speakings of Jesus Christ, the Buddha, Gandhi, all these big leaders, or spiritual influences, the Bible is not what Jesus said. Go read Jesus and the Essenes, great book, and learn about the Essenes and the culture before that. Even the more ancient cultures, again, the Vedic texts, the Emerald Tablets, all those, again, are pointing to the God and sources within. You are the temple, you are the light, and it's finding that, understanding that, and embodying that. We are all source.
I wasn't
God
texting. I was
beings.
taking a note of
That's
what you
all
said.
right. We are all source and God beings. And to me, how I look at God, again, it's not in a religion to me. To me, we are all each a different perspective of God's consciousness, living and breathing in a physical reality that has taken the utmost perfection of physics to master. We can't even comprehend it because our brains just can't do that. You have to understand it from an energy and quantum physics level. But to me, that's how I see it. And in my meditations, I've gone there. I truly believe that I've visited the ninth dimension, and that's incredible. It's one of the most incredible feelings I've ever had in my life. And that was to sit and feel everything. It's wild. Completely wild. And we all have that power.
Fucking Evie, Jaime, you guys are awesome. Thank you so fucking much.
No,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
just start like message you things because I know
Oh no, you
like you
can't.
guys are like, oh, we're the same. Okay, we're
Yeah,
okay.
no,
We
you
can
can't.
talk. That's free. Okay. Check these guys out. Follow them on social media. Right here, somewhere. Oh, I need to put my right here. We're gonna put their all their info in this area and pictures of them. All right. This is a Red Light District Show, and we are out. Fade to Black. Crowd was ape shit.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And we're out of here. I was saying, oh, you want to know one more thing? What happens if we're AI? What happens if AI created humanity to be able to feel? And God is AI. God is, I want you to experience free will like he gave to humanity. What? We got to go. All right. Bye, guys.
Well, cheers. Thank you guys. That was fun.